who will actually die. This little piggy went to the market and, hey, where'd everybody go?
If you look up right now and see a ceiling, call the cops immediately. Don't actually do that. I was just seeing what it would be like to be a content farm. So yeah, don't do that. In my opinion, there are 3 staples of a content farm. 1, posting mad videos a day, at least 2 to 4 videos that all provide little to no actual entertainment value to the viewer. 2, clickbaiting involving fear-mongering or sexual themes that target children because they're the easiest to get hooked. And 3, plagiarizing thumbnails and entire videos from small creators when you run low on ideas for your 4 videos a day. One of the most disturbing content farms on YouTube is disguised as a wholesome educational channel that can make its viewers smarter and superior humans. In the sea of brain rot that the YouTube platform is becoming, you'd think an educational channel would be a great change of pace. But what about when educational content is just brain rot in disguise? And what if this brain rot has a weird obsession with death and fear-mongering? By the title, you probably already know what I'm talking about. Yep, one of the biggest channels on YouTube, The Bright Side, has a dark secret. Now, if you thought that was even slightly funny, make sure to like this video, and while you're down there, subscribe to join the best community on YouTube. The Bright Side channel once conquered YouTube, but is now dying, and for good reason, which I'll get into. The Bright Side is a YouTube channel with over 44 million subscribers and over 11 billion views. If you've ever found yourself watching a Bright Side video, it was most likely on a day you were home from school with a 104 fever and fell into a fever-induced YouTube rabbit hole. At its peak, Bright Side was receiving 1 million to 93 million views per upload. But today, we see Bright Side struggling to crack 20,000 views on the majority of their newer uploads. But if they use extreme clickbait, for example, alien secrets of Stonehenge finally revealed, or their Yeti and Bigfoot finally found videos, they might crack 200k views on those videos. But for a 44 million sub channel, this is absolutely terrible. Even their live stream, as I'm making this video, only has 200 viewers. This is why I say they have had a serious downfall. The majority of the videos posted in December got around 5,000 to 50,000 views. Out of the 50 plus videos, only 3 received 400 to 600,000 views. If Brightside was a thriving channel, they would get around 10% of their subscriber count in views, which would be around 4.5 million views per upload, not 6,000 views on a video from over a month ago. Brightside also seems to have a weird obsession with death and fear-mongering in general. Brightside has these weird riddle videos where every riddle seems to involve someone offing themselves. Jarvis Johnson points this out in his video, The Dark Side of Brightside. Here's parts of his video.
So he jumped out of a train while it was going through a tunnel. How did he even get the doors open? How did he do all of that when he couldn't see? I just have a lot of questions. They also include so many unrelated details that you can't hold it all in your head.
A king sentenced a man to death for a crime he had committed.
How many of these are about death?
One of them is holding a gun and wants to shoot the other one.
Oh great, more violence. This is pretty bright for an abyss.
Is there a possible way for one of them to survive? Who will actually die?
They've given like no information. It's like, how do you answer this?
In fact, the thing is that the answers to this riddle are too diverse, and everyone just thinks differently. So, what is your idea?
What? That was so unsatisfying.
And notice at the end, Brightside never even gave the answer to the morbid riddle with the guy about to shoot someone standing on the board. That photo was in the thumbnail, so they waited till the end of the video to expose that this was all just clickbait, just for you to click on the video. Brightside's fear-mongering videos are really their bread and butter. They constantly use the serious topic of human trafficking to farm views. They'll put everyday situations in thumbnails and make the title, "If you see this, call the police immediately." Brightside got over 21 million views on this video called, "If you see a coin in your car door handle, run and call the police." Again, they wait till the very end to talk about the coin. They say car thieves will use the coin to stop your door lock from working. But how does that even make sense? How would the carjacker put the coin in the door when you're sitting right there after parking the car without you noticing them? But Brightside doesn't care about logic. They made a video about car theft, but knew it wouldn't get that many views, unless they scared the audience into thinking the video is about human trafficking. And if they don't watch, they'll be the next victim. If you don't know, it's a big trend on TikTok to say traffickers put objects on cars and car door handles to identify victims. And when someone goes back to their car and there's a zip tie or something on the handle, a trafficker is waiting for them and they'll be taken. So yeah, Brightside knew exactly what they were doing with this thumbnail. The comments on this video are pretty hilarious though. His whole video is a car stealing tutorial. If you see a penny on the floor, run and call Homeland Security. And what's next? If I see water in my pool, call 911 and hide? Here's another one. Just look at this thumbnail. And the video is titled, "If you see this in a public bathroom, call the police immediately." So if you see a coat hanger in a bathroom, call the police. This video received over 17 million views. In the video, the robotic Brightside narrator says if the coat hanger in the bathroom stall has 2 hooks, you're being recorded by a tiny hidden camera. Almost all bathroom hooks have 2 hooks. And in the video, they keep flashing stock images of a woman sitting on a toilet with their underwear down. So the real creeps are the BillsYT employees. BillsYT's most viewed video of all time is 13 tips on how to survive wild animal attacks, which has over 93 million views. Kids are their target audience, but they jump right in by rattling off the number of deaths per year caused by animal attacks. They start by saying you shouldn't pee in the water to avoid shark attacks. That's obviously going to cause kids to be terrified for their lives if they pee at the beach. They don't genuinely care about saving lives, they're just scaring kids to make money. But how do we know kids are actually the ones watching these videos? Well, just look at the comment section of their guessing your age videos and you'll find out all you need to know. Here are some comments on BillsYT's video called A Color Test That Can Tell Your Mental Age. My real age, just turned 12. My mental age, 30 to 39. Hi, so I'm 9. I took the test. Wow, I didn't know that my mental age is like 30 to 39. Me when I see my mental age is 30 to 39 years when I'm only 11 years old. Mom, I'm done with school. I'm a responsible adult now. My mental age is 30 to 39, but I'm only 13 years old. Now let's go back to the very beginning of BillsYT. The BillsYT channel was created on March 15th, 2017, and their first video, 5 types of headaches and how to get rid of all of them, was posted 3 days later. Now this video isn't as bad as the others I'll get into, but it really foreshadows what was to come in the next 7 years for the channel. Just think about the actual content in the video. They list 5 different types of headaches and they just describe what the headaches are. But the main point I'm getting at is that for each and every one of these headaches, they never tell you how to get rid of them. But the whole point of the video was supposed to be how to get rid of all of these types of headaches. Each part of the video ends with them saying, see a doctor if you have this. So that's why this channel is brain rot. They hook you with a captivating title and thumbnail, promise a solution to a huge issue a lot of people face, and never deliver any useful information. In the 7 years the channel has been active, they have posted over 9.1 thousand of these nonsense videos, disguised as educational content. Watching the bright side is basically like opening an encyclopedia and flipping around to random pages, and only reading half of a sentence on each page. I clicked on their channel and clicked the live stream, which they have running 24/7 to make even more money. And they randomly list a bunch of types of springs. And then they started telling me the ingredients in ketchup. I had to click off after like 30 seconds because I couldn't take the AI generated voice anymore. Now, BillsYT wouldn't be compared to Troom Troom, 123 Go, and 5 Minute Crafts if they didn't over-sexualize random thumbnails here and there and shove them to an audience of mainly 10-year-olds. Just look at these thumbnails. This is the 5th video ever uploaded to the channel. And here's another one. I really don't want to know where the other hand is. This one was uploaded only 2 weeks after the channel was created. So BillsYT wasted absolutely no time to start doing the sexual clickbait for young kids. And here's what the channel looked like a month after its creation. This is what they show in the first 5 seconds of the video. What does this have to do with 7 effective but easy yoga poses? And I had to blur it out or this video will get smited by YouTube. But meanwhile, BillsYT can get over 44 million subs for this dumbass video. And what the F is this video? The day in the life of the neighbors upstairs? Again, kids are the only ones watching this and the thumbnail is, are you thinking what I'm thinking? And then here's the reason why they were able to get 2.5 million views on this video. Look at the most replayed parts. The 2 times they hint at cartoon characters about to get busy. The BillsYT also uses a watch time hack to make more money. They add multiple extra minutes onto their videos by putting uncomfortably long pauses in between talking and having their narrators talk at an uncomfortably slow pace. In their famous riddle videos, they'll give you 20 seconds to solve the riddle. That's just 20 seconds of blank content. But they do this because the longer the video, the more money they'll get. If they have 10 riddles per video with 20-second pauses, that's over 3 full minutes of just nothing on the screen. Now what about BillsYT's gummy plagiarism practices? BillsYT has an entire corporation of people in order to produce all of these nonsense videos. But someone definitely needs to be fired because half of the videos on the channel aren't even original. On January 30th, 2018, BillsYT ripped off the idea, title, script, and even the entire thumbnail of a video from a channel with 14.7 million subscribers called The Infographics Show. The Infographics Show uploaded this video called Illegal Things You Do Daily with this thumbnail. And then 3 months later, the BillsYT uploaded 11 illegal things you do every day with this thumbnail. Looks a little bit familiar, huh? Both of the videos start off by talking about torrents and watching re-uploaded shows online. Then both videos talk about using a fake name online. BillsYT added more to their video, but let's be honest. They probably just stole all that word for word from another channel's video. It's insane that BillsYT stole the exact character design and exact words in the speech bubble for their thumbnail. They really couldn't even bother to change the shirt color, hair color, words, or anything. They just Hey, this is like a nice thumbnail. Let's just change a little bit of it. Or actually, let's not change anything of it and just slap it onto ours. Then on March 3rd, 2018, a channel called Real Life Lore uploaded a video called The Coastline Paradox Explained. And you guessed it, 2 months later, BrightSide ripped off their exact video and thumbnail. All BrightSide did was slightly change the thumbnail coloring and add 3 words to the title. So I guess they took the backlash and changed a little bit of the thumbnail. On December 12th, 2022, BrightSide uploaded a video called 7 Factors That May Have Doomed the Titanic. This video turned out to be a direct ripoff of a video from 2011 called The Titanic New Sinking Theory 2006 from a channel with less than 2,000 subscribers. BrightSide stole their video word for word, bar for bar. But this is no surprise seeing that BrightSide has posted at least 1,000 videos about the Titanic. Don't believe me? Just search up BrightSide Titanic and you'll be scrolling for days. BrightSide used to have the redeeming quality that they were educational, most of the time. Yes, they also farmed ad revenue and clickbaited, but for a time they actually told you real facts. But today, they shove entirely false information down your throat. They have become no different than conspiracy theory YouTube Shorts channels. You know, the ones that tell you mermaids are real, here's the proof, aliens are living in the Earth's core, there's a secret alien tunnel in Antarctica, celebrities are clones, and yeah, you know those ones. BrightSide is owned by a Russian company called The Soul Publishing, a company that has become one of the biggest culprits of journalism on the internet. Journalism is exactly what it sounds like, putting out videos or news articles without fact-checking a thing, just for the sake of churning out some type of content. That's the method BrightSide used to get probably millions of dollars a week, saying things like, in the year 2523, humans will no longer have toes. I wonder if they'll ever go bankrupt because their videos clearly aren't hitting the same anymore. Sadly, they probably won't go bankrupt though, because guess what? The Soul Publishing Company, the company that owns BrightSide, also owns over 100 other YouTube channels, including the Brain Rot Champion with over 81 million subscribers, 5 Minute Crafts. They also own 5 Minute Crafts Kids, 5 Minute Crafts Girly, 7 Second Riddles, and 5 Minute Magic. They also operate 40 different Facebook pages, make content in 19 different languages, and had over 2,100 employees as of 2021. So yeah, sadly, we probably won't see all this brain rot disappear anytime soon. Let's just hope their 100 other channels will start to see the same decline in views like BrightSide has. I think a huge reason why BrightSide has fallen off is because they've been exposed numerous times by Jarvis Johnson, and his videos garner millions and millions of views. He makes it clear in his videos that BrightSide is nothing more than a corporate content farm, which has honed the skill of clickbait to exploit the watching habits of children and extract every last dime available from the YouTube AdSense program. That's a fancy way of saying BrightSide shoves videos in front of kids that say, if you don't watch this video, you'll die in 10 minutes. Or, if you see a tree in your backyard, call the cops immediately. Jarvis first exposed BrightSide only a year after its creation. In this video, he goes into the weird manipulation tactics they use on their employees to keep their employees farming content. In this video, he shows that the BrightSide job listing requires employees to be huge fans of BrightSide videos. They say you have to have watched BrightSide for over 2 months daily, and their videos must, quote, bring you joy every single day. Honestly, a very weird statement, but we move on.
You've been following and reading BrightSide for more than 2 months. You're an intelligent and kind person who knows how it feels to love someone. This is like a little personal for like a job listing.
I looked on Glassdoor, and a lot of ex-employees of the Soul Publishing had terrible experiences. Some said it was a hassle to receive their payment, and others said it was a completely toxic working environment with low pay, no benefits, no vacations, and a ridiculously large workload. I can't imagine churning out brain rot would be enjoyable, so I'm not at all surprised. Something I absolutely hate on YouTube nowadays is AI generated content. And this is another huge terrible practice BrightSide has locked in on. Just look at this uncanny thumbnail. I don't know about you, but I can't stand AI generated thumbnails and content in general, but I guess it's a lot easier now for BrightSide to churn out 4 videos a day if they can just ask ChatGPT for a script and throw it out there. And you can judge for yourself, but I'm completely convinced that the narrator they use in their newer videos is AI generated. The video Epic Ancient Finds Archaeologists Never Expected, that sounds like an AI generated thumbnail by the way, has some of the worst AI generated background videos I've ever seen. It's pretty creepy to look at. Just watch how this guy's head warps when he walks. This is exactly why they get no views nowadays. But this has been the satisfying downfall of BrightSide. There's so much weird stuff going on with BrightSide that I'll probably have to make a part 2 to this video to uncover everything. If you think I should make a part 2, comment down below, and also comment if you know any other information about BrightSide that you want me to put into part 2 if I do end up making part 2. While you're down there, you might as well subscribe to the channel to join the fam. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.